Американская фирма Transceptor Technology приступила к производству компьютеров «Персональный спутник».
Attack, front to back, in this thing called rap. Feel like a double rhyme double on a heavenly level. Bang the bass, turn up the treble. Radical mind day and night all the time. 714, wide the line. Maniac, radiac, winning the game. I'm the lyrical Jesse James.
How may I help you?
Good morning, sir. I am here for an interview for the position of Electronics and Computer Associate. My name is Shelby.
You weren't what I was expecting. I thought Shelby was a boy's name. We don't have many girls interested in electronics or computers. My secretary must have made a mistake and booked an interview for the secretary position instead of an interview for an electronics sales associate position. We do not have any girls working in our stores, and the only females working in our head office are secretaries.
Actually, sir, I am here for the sales associate position.
Oh? I thought because you were female you wanted to be a secretary.
Oh, well, I have a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and I'm completing my Master's in Engineering and Electrophysical Computational Software Design. I am very experienced.
Well, I guess that would fit our requirements. I would have to start you out as an entry-level sales associate to see how you do. Having a girl may upset our corporate culture and may cause problems with the men who work in our stores. Our customers are only used to seeing men and having technical guys answer their questions. They may feel intimidated by you.
My sex seems to be more of a job requirement than my qualifications. In the last 2 minutes all you have done is talk about my sex, and not my education or job experience. I would have thought in the year 2011, in Canada, and in this large, multinational company that says it values diversity, that education and experience would rule over sex. Obviously I mistook how much power is wielded through the implementation of traditional gender roles. I am no longer interested, and will look elsewhere.
Hello and welcome to Big Box Electronics Stores Limited. How may I help you?
My name is Shelby and I am here because I would like a position of sales associate in the electronics or computer department of your store.
Do you have much experience or educational training in this area?
Yes, I have worked in various electronics facilities including stores and research facilities. I am also a software engineer and am completing my master's at the moment.
Wow, that's really cool. You sound like you have the right qualifications for the job. We are prepared to offer you a signing bonus as well in recognition of your experience.
My experience, and not my sex?
I'm sorry, but I am confused.
At the last place I was in they wouldn't hire me because I am female. They said that I would hurt their corporate culture and make customers intimidated.
Absolutely not. We value an environment that is gender blind. We do not care whether you are male, female, identify as the opposite sex as long as you show up and do the job.
Thank you. You obviously value diversity and I look forward to many years with the company.
Was it Superbox Electronics? They still use their corporate power to limit and oppress females in non-traditional roles. I'm sorry that my industry had to make you feel that way.
Yes, it was. I felt stigmatized and almost victimized by that interview. It seems that corporational power is still a ways of oppressing and valuing male roles over females.
I heard you just got married to John. Congratulations, he seems to be a darling.
Thank you.
Is this your first marriage?
No, it is my second. Unfortunately, my first marriage ended in divorce. My husband became violent.
That's unfortunate. What was he, Italian?
No, he was an Aboriginal Indian. Unfortunately, years of systemic violence towards his culture made him susceptible to violence as well, and it got out of hand.
Oh no. I too escaped an abusive relationship when I was 30. Unfortunately, when our society is a power-based one, assaults and violent lifestyles are common and the norm.
He grew up in a violent home, his parents grew up with violence, it is just a concrete manifestation of power dynamics carried on to him. When our society achieves social justice and becomes more partnership-based versus power-based, this will be minimized. Until then, we need to work towards a power-balanced society where everyone's roles are valued.
That is very true. We must seek out and celebrate social justice. Even working for really big box electronics. So will I see you at our violence prevention meeting this afternoon?
Welcome to the donut shop. Can I help you, sir?
I am not a sir. But I will have a white donut.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the man behind you.
But I was here first. And I would like white donut.
The store manager believes in serving people by social stature and status. As the company who operates this, Frenka's is a hierarchical company, we pass this along to customers.
I am a physical manifestation of power. I have more money, and work for a national corporation, am totally awesome and thus am better than you. When you live in such a society, it's great to be me. I love rules, hierarchy and social status. It maintains and reinforces my power.
I thought we lived in a partnership and balanced society, where hierarchy and social status were minimized, and everyone is on an equal footing and individuality is valued.
The store manager thinks otherwise. And if I don't serve this man, I will get fired.
Please take your social justice leanings elsewhere, I want my donut.
Just be glad you're a woman, not an indigenous aboriginal. I wouldn't be able to serve you anything but water, and I would have to charge you double.
Having power means all the benefits, Huzza.
Look at those two men over there. I bet they're lovers with how much they are together. They should get a room. Gays make me nervous.
That's a very biased, homophobic and wrong thing to say about customers. They pay your salary. Besides, it's rude.
I wouldn't be caught dead shopping with my buddy without making it very clear that I am heterosexual. I go to male stores, I wear powerlifting shirts, and I ensure that there is no question that I am male, straight and not interested in other men.
David, You are showing what is called the pervasiveness of homophobia. You are overcompensating to ensure people know you are not homosexual.
Yeah, well, I don't like people who are different. You're normal, I like you.
Would it be rude of me to state that I am a post-operative transsexual? I was born a man, but am now a woman. I think your heteronormativity and gender normativity have no place here. I am also a lesbian. I like women and have been in a partnership since I was 25 years old.
Oh. I'm sorry, I guess I was very rude.
It is a good thing I am not a manager or I would fire your sorry ass. I expect you to value difference while working here. You are expressing implicit power through your homophobia.
Hey David, did you hear? We have to start participating in recycling. That sucks, it is so much easier for us to throw everything else. Garbage doesn't affect me.
Maybe you don't see that, but I do. The company has calculated how much waste we produce and aims to halve it by the end of the fiscal year. If each store recycles even 1 ton of paper, we will save over 5,000 trees in a year, and 8 tons of carbon will be prevented from being released into the atmosphere.
All this environmental crap means nothing to me. Living in Victoria, we will always have clean water, fuel, trees, etc.
Yes, we are lucky, but others are not. Sustainability is becoming a large part of our operations. We need to make sure everyone has access to uncontaminated water and food. By recycling, we contribute to a clean environment and work against global climate change. We limit pollution, and divert more garbage from the dump which can be reused again.
But as a corporation, aren't we already doing more harm?
While in the past, corporations have exploited industrial processes to the detriment of the environment, Big Box Electronics is now looking at cutting back on emissions, ensuring recyclable packaging and working towards sustainability from the top down. We need to stop thinking of Earth as an object, even though our business is based on consumerism and materialism. We need to make our company an Earth-positive one, and think of the Earth as alive, and treat it positively. Hello, I am from the future, and I'm here to warn you what will happen if you continue to maintain your power-based component dominator model of society.
You seem to be confused. Societal Relations is down the hall. This is the Planning Policy Office. My office deals mainly with resource planning, but we only deal with right now.
Yes. I came to warn you that if you continue to do as you are doing, the future generations will suffer.
Yes, well, we are only able to think in the short term. Long-term planning is another office.
In everything you do, you can think in the long term. You need to plan for generations down the road.
Oh yeah? Tell me then, our future superhero, how would you plea for the future when you open a new school in an environmentally sensitive area?
I would have built it with sustainable materials that don't harm the environment, and will last for many years. Not wood that will need replacing in 10 years. I would also build it on the vacant lot next door, and turn the sensitive area into a park for generations to enjoy.
But we needed that area for a wall art.
That is not sustainable planning, that is planning for short-term gain, and an exercise of environmental injustice over the area.
You are right. I guess I should be working towards planning for now and tomorrow. For my grandchildren, I wouldn't want them to learn next to a wall art. Unfortunately, the rulers of the town are friends with the corporation's owners, and exercise a great deal of power through civil planning. But because I believe in a partnership model, I will do my best to ensure proper planning, not just environmental, but structural and cultural as well. Thank you, Pinkman from space.
Good luck. and the name is Superstar.
Well, thank you, Mr. Superstar. I am sure my bosses will not be live the same ideals as me, but I will work towards social and environmental justice, regardless of the cost.
Remind me why we are doing this again, Lieutenant.
Because we have had enough of the king's power and oppression and have resorted to violence for a better society.
But the king is gone, why are we still fighting?
Because maintenance of the aim and fighting in a show of force are the best way to maintain power in our society. We need to maintain and show a need for new, innovative weapons.
So essentially we're out here so the government will direct more money into developing programs for new weapons so we can defend the country?
Yes, we are all about possibility, the possibility that there will be war, and we will need to fight. The better weapons we have, the more fear we instill in others, and safer we will be. We need to maintain our dominance through a physical show of power.
But why can't we have creativity in other areas, not just weapons development and tactical studies? Why can't we value others, other than just the powerful with the guns?
Because we live in a component-dominator-based society, and those with the power are the rulers. We, as the military, have the power.
I guess I need to keep my vision of a partnership model of social democracy a secret in today's power-based army. I really should release